I know. Late. No tweet. No announcement on Discord. I'm sorry. I was working. I was working on very important stuff. For the stream. Just so that we're all clear and know that I'm not sitting here doing nothing and not paying attention and not trying to improve things. As a matter of fact, I was trying very hard to improve things, except I was doing it on on slobs instead of on OBS Studio. Because I thought the problem was with everything's ability to update, and it's not. Hey, Google, will you please shut off the office lights? Thank you, I appreciate it.
You got it.
So the problem, and the reason that things like cheerer and subscriber and whatnot don't seem like they're changing right is I've got all the wrong things in all the wrong places, and I want to fix it. And I did. I successfully fixed it on slobs. So I'm going to redo it tonight after the stream. Basically, we're going to get rid of the bottom bar that we've got going on right now. Right? So this bar is going to go away. We're going to get a very similar bar to this one on the bottom. And that one is going to go ahead and give, we're going to have subscribers, gifter of subs, resubscriber, and then on the bottom it's going to be follower, donations, which we don't have any of right now. I'm not really sure that I really need that one. I'm trying to think if there's another one I can put there instead. And then a cheerer, which is, for like bits and whatnot. I'm not like, I think donations is like if I was doing a live stream for like a charity and I was going to donate the funds, I would have a dedicated donations button, and I think that's what that's for. I am not, in all incomplete honesty, I'm not positive. I just really don't know. If I was bigger, I would consider doing a donation stream, which of course would have to be outside of my usual streaming and would have to be longer, which would automatically make it either on one of my prescribed days off, a Saturday or a Sunday, or a Friday night, or on like one of my holidays where I've taken a whole day off and I can a long stream then. And in which case we would not be streaming whatever game we're playing, because it would be something else. So it would have to be Guild Wars or the original Diablo or Diablo 2 Resurrected, something that I'm not playing for our regular streaming funness. So I wanted to have it live today once I figured out what I was doing. But by the time I figured out that it was that what I needed to do was what I ended up doing, it was too late to have it ready in Streamlabs OBS. Why is that? That is not the layers of fear that should be. Yeah, why is my typing always bad? I clicked on this one right here, the one with the red. And it's still giving me this the old icon. I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I done don't get it. I done don't get it. I have never played Layers of Fear at all, ever, in any way, shape, or form. The closest thing that I have ever done to Layers of Fear is watching Markiplier play. So, this will be a new experience. I love it when my brain shuts off halfway through what I'm doing and I can't remember what I was doing. I figured it out though. I was starting up my PlayStation. I don't have any water. I'm out of tea. I don't really want to get up. So instead, we're going to do this. I am trying to drink less soda. It's not really working the best. So it's convenient. And it's got lots of flavor. So I just keep doing it. No, let me click. Thank you. One of them days. Now I have no clue what to expect with Layers of Fear. I don't, like, how's it gonna load? How's it gonna look? What's gonna happen? Way back in the day when I watched the Let's Plays of Layers of Fear, I was doing exactly what I still do. When I'm watching somebody else play, I was doing something else at the same time. So I don't really remember anything. Also, the game is kind of old. Although we are playing the recent re-image slash re-release slash whatever on, I think it's on Unity. Hopefully the camera wobble won't be too much. It's a lot in the Unity version of SCP Foundation. SCP. Security breach. SCP security breach. It's gonna be one of them days. Double checking my audio. Making sure that all of my audio stuffs are set up so that I'm not sitting here without anybody hearing anything, but my mic is picking up. There's that. Oh, fun. Oh, it's a good thing we're playing with it. Contains content that's... Oh, we're going to leave this up, especially since this is the first episode. I will try to read it. I will also do this real quick. And... Alright. Layers of Fear contains content that some players may find disturbing or triggering, including depictions of aggression and violence, violent language, domestic and child abuse, neglect, unsettling childhood imagery such as dismembered or possessed dolls, oh fun, and disarrayed childhood belongings, unsettling depictions of human-like figures, i.e. mannequins, blood and blood-like substances, fire, visual depictions of severe bodily injuries, i.e. burns, alcohol and alcohol abuse, audible and visual hallucinations, demonic imagery, rats, dogs, confined spaces, and the sensation of being trapped or chased. Depression, self-harm, and suicide. I'm going to stop everyone right there, right now. If you are feeling a pull towards suicide yourself, please reach out to the National Suicide support line. You can reach them at 988, or you can search for them on the internet. Don't be alone. And don't let feeling alone be a driver. Reach out to someone. Okay? I am hiding so that we can read this warning. I will bring me back up in a second. I've finished the first paragraph. If you are sensitive to any of these themes or have a history of experiencing similar difficulties in the past, please use caution when playing and consider whether this game is appropriate for you. In the event that you find yourself having a negative reaction to this content, please remember that you can pause or stop the game at any point and take breaks if needed. For more information on mental health and access to mental health resources, see, even the game is pointing this out, and I know you guys probably read it faster than I was able to say it earlier. Please feel free to visit the links below where you can discover more about mental health helplines and support sites. And they have safeinourworld.org /support feelings symptoms and safeinourworld.org find help. Your mental health matters. And it does. And I am so close to crying right now. I really hope that stuff like this becomes the standard for horror games. And or any game where there is some depiction, a warning like this at the beginning. I'm not going to read this every time. I'm not going to make a big thing about it every time. This is our first time in the game. And because this was here, I wanted to make sure that we spent time on it. This is very, I hope that other people are paying attention, i.e. game makers and their designers and devs and whatnot. This is super important. Hey! I was talking about that. I was going to fix that.
X1. Warnings are good. Mental health matters.
Yes, it does. And that's coming from somebody with or as far as from me anyways, when I was talking about it earlier, it's coming from somebody who has some mental health issues of her own. Alright, I haven't done anything. So the first thing we are going to do is just make sure... Ooh, we have a safe mode. Guys, I know we're playing a scary game, but I'm turning this on. The environment can still be scary and I don't have to die. I'm just gonna be 100% truthful with y'all. Also, Lunix, if you weren't here at the very beginning, which I'm guessing you weren't because you were wondering why I wasn't here, but I was. The reason that I was late today was I was doing, or redoing support bars, but I was doing it in slobs because I thought slobs would fix the issue that I was having, not knowing that the issue was something else. Anyways, after stream tonight, I'm going to be redoing the support bars, and our current bottom bar, way at the bottom of the screen, is going to go away. We don't really need that. I don't need the absolutely shameless self-promotion all the way through the stream. I just don't need it. We're going to do the top bar, but at the bottom again, and we're going to organize it so that we've got, like, it'll be subs, gift subs, resubs, followers, donations, which won't really have a place yet. So we aren't taking donations. I'll have to figure out if there's something else I can put down there, and then no, that Twitter still exists. Well, it's not Twitter, but that would still work on X. And then the last one's going to be the bottom left, or the bottom right's going to be cheers. So yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to switch to calling it X. Elon Musk is an idiot. He's turning it, like, you know what brand X is, right? It's a funny generic way of talking about brand names. He's turned Twitter into fucking a generic social media site. He can bite me. Okay. Crosshair, interaction. Voiceover fade out, that's kind of cool. Voiceover, notes. Flash. Oh man, flashlight bar. Means my flashlight dies. Yes, sensitive content warnings. Yes, please. No, give me. Yes, quality over performance. That won't work. Yes, yes. No, man, there's no ray tracing? It's probably not new enough, even though it's a newer version of the game. Music is already off. Nice. Voiceovers are high, effects are a little on low. Oh! Nope, I'm glad I just go with that then. R1 is wrong. Can people please just start... What? Why is L3 to toggle run? Why wouldn't it be R3? What's on R3? Nothing is on R3, so why is R3 not toggle run? I'm not changing it. I probably shouldn't be toggling run. I'm ranting. You're not going to stop me. And subtitles are on. I like the larger font size for the subtitles. That's good. Nope, I think that... Yep, nope, that's all good. Now I'm just really nervous about this because I've never played this game. I have no idea what I'm expecting. I can barely see the darkest symbol. I'm actually... The reason I just turned my head is I'm looking at the preview so I can see how it looks on the preview, because it's going to be a little bit different.
I once had it all. My palate was sated, nostrils stimulated, standing venerated. And one day, you took everything away but shame and pain. I'm still not sure what game you're playing, but I'm back. What's mine?
I saw the thing from me. I don't have any water right now. All I have is soda. Wow, that is just really dark. Maybe if I remember to turn this down, that'll help a little bit. It's still really dark, but it's a little easier to see. Oh, really pretty paint. Alright, so I do have that they cannot kill me. Yes, I'm sure some... God, that almost sort of looked like there was a body under something. That there'll be people out there who are like, oh, no, you're cheating. But no. That's not the right button. What button am I supposed to push here, guys?
It made me think of your poem. Congratulations.
Okay. Well, I have a lighter. I don't know how to use. They haven't taught me how to use it yet. Okay. Anyways, no dates, mid-20s. Never call him by real name. Include the most important facts from the newspaper article about the scandal. Never tell where it is. It's mid-20s. Okay, so she's an author? Should have been able to take that from the typewriter, right? Shut up. We're just getting started, otherwise I would, you know, get up and take care of the lack of fluids situation. Why did I do this really? Why does this feel like I'm not in the right game? Old Victorian house everywhere. Paintings and portraits everywhere. He's rich. See, that sounds like the game that I thought I was loading into. No, that's kidding me. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, this is already giving me strong do not open vibes. Oh, thank you. See, I told you, it's not gonna matter that they can't kill me. I'm still scared.
Dear, congratulations once again on winning our competition. Let us repeat, your submission astonished us, and we are delighted to welcome you in our hermitage. Make yourself at home. The whole lighthouse is at your disposal.
Okay, so it looks like it doesn't read the whole thing for you. That's okay. The boat will arrive once a week with supplies, and if you need anything, there's a phone on the premises. Wishing you a fruitful and inspirational stay at the management. And I just put that back on the floor, right where I found it, in front of the door. Apparently I don't have an inventory for anything except for my lighter that I picked up. There's the phone. 1955. June. Anybody want to look up and see if this is an accurate calendar for 1955, just for shits and giggles? I could ask Google, but I don't really want to do that in the middle of the stream. I try really hard not to verbally ask my Google Assistant anything while I'm in the middle of the stream. I don't know where I should be going. I don't like it. I have an ad break in 5 minutes. I do not. You know what else is helping the fact that this whole fucking shit, like, Do Not Open was scary as fuck. We played for like 40 fucking minutes. Scary as fuck, playing in the dark. So I think the playing of scary games, playing them in the dark, helps. I already know that R1 is run. This is not me running. This is just walking fast. Me walking cautious, walking fast. That's more like running. Okay. No head bob. I like that. Okay, this goes downstairs. This goes downstairs. Who the fuck would go downstairs? Oh God, no! Why is there a downstairs? I don't want to turn my back on. I turned my back on the other door. I know, you're probably like, hey, I told you to drink some shit. Can I leave? The front door, can I leave? I can't leave. Oh my gusto. What? Why did my controller rumble? Why did the door close behind me? The other door didn't close. Ah! The tiny ass room, why am I freaking out? Why am I freaking out?
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
That does not sound like it read the whole thing. The illegible agency invites all interested writers to submit their essays concerning the life and works of illegible, one of the most mysterious and tragic figures in the history of modern art. Submissions will open illegible, and then they read the rest of it. Is there anything on the back?
The author of the winning essay will receive an opportunity to write the book on the subject in our lighthouse, accommodated especially for this purpose.
The answer is no. Wounds, mental and physical. About his service. I can't read that word. No war, focus on the art and finishing the painting. That sounds like the game that I thought I was signing up to play. I can't open. God, I feel like I'm gonna puke. My shadow. That's locked.
Huh? Whole lighthouse is at your disposal. My ass.
Oh, shit. Why did I get shoved backwards? when I tried to push the door open. Yeah. Fuck you!
Hello?
I received the word that you came to the lighthouse. You find everything to your liking.
Well, that was fast. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Now, are you writing?
What?
You must understand, Mrs. It is imperative that you start your work as soon as possible. I will remind you that you signed a contract. So it is very specific on the timeline. I would advise you abide by it. Goodbye.
Now that was a conversation I was too sober for.
Bathroom?
I'm an adult, Mama. Crippled or not, I can take care of myself now. It's time for you to focus on yourself. I can't wait to read that book. Love you. Yours.
There's nothing about your. It just says love you, and then there's big fucking black blob. How do I light the frickin' this place? It's terrible. Fire. I'm not going to be able to read all those little... Notes. I hate this. Restore now. I can't leave. I can't open that door. I really do not want to go in the basement, and I really do not want to go upstairs. Ooh, the stairs are out of order.
Our sources say 428 entries have been submitted to the agency. The entry that won was surprising, to say the least. It wasn't a scholar who won it, nor someone with proper education that would give him an understanding of life. It was a sensationalist, a horror writer, and
prestigious stipend stolen by... Many great talented Americans took part in the contest set up by the illegible agency. The first edition of the event promised a great prize. A solitary stay in their lighthouse to focus on writing would be a dream come true for many. What? Okay, well, at this point now, there's only one direction we can go because the stairs are out of order. And that's downstairs, and I don't want to go downstairs. I suppose this door. I'm very nauseous. It has nothing to do with the movement of the game, anything like that. I'm just terrified. I know I can't. Why is there a mouse in my bedroom? Excuse me? I was just gonna do some typing, and then there was, like, it sounded like a body fell somewhere? Do I really have to do this? I think this might actually be worse than Outlast. And I'm not sure where it falls on like the, oh my god, do not open levels of, oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know what's funny is I don't think my heart rate is all that up, but I am not comfortable. Did I leave that door open? Why does the... Every time I try to go in this room, the controller rumbles. God, I seriously feel like I'm gonna puke. We haven't done jack shit. I'm scared. And no, I'm not scared because we haven't done jack shit. I'm scared because I'm scared. I didn't think... I didn't think that Don't Open was going to be a visceral, like, nope fest for me. But I really didn't think that this was going to be like this. Let's see, I've got 2 triple smalls, 1 triple large, because there's only 1 triple large. 3 large, so that's In total, not counting per hour, I've got 6 smalls, 6 large, a hydrate that I still haven't taken care of, 3 salmon, and 3 minnows. Am I understanding that correctly? I still have a broken large in here. Would you just let me screw this back in place, please? Thank you. Now I'm not even, like, the game is sitting here. It's on a pause screen. I still feel like I'm gonna puke. I have my Fitbit on, but it won't give you a live readout of your heart rate, so I won't know until after the stream what my heart rate is during the stream. Lunix is busy with TV, I bet. Also, how can you be nauseous because you're terrified, but hungry at the same time? And I'll guarantee you it's not because of the smell of dog treats. I don't think I ate today. Well, let me rephrase. I ate. I ate some ham. Like 4 slices of ham. Like deli ham, not like Easter ham. 4 slices of ham and probably about an equal amount of slices of white cheddar. And that's it. I haven't had any bread. I haven't had any other sustenance. Well, unless you count the fact that I had a bunch of water and a hot tea. I did do those things. I will come up here and get some treats. Is you just gonna be an orange blob at the bottom of the screen? No, you cannot steal them. But you cannot steal the treats. Steal them from me, but like you gotta wait until you're on the stream. Out. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix that. Trying to angle down just a little bit more. Some of the cutest things she does is when she's off screen, and it's mildly annoying. Oh, we picked up the salmon. Picked up the salmon, and there was sudden super excitement. Coda, you know there's another treat here, right? Forewarning, we're playing horror games, but just in case, I have a whole prey treat here for Coda. It is a freeze-dried minnow. It will look gross if you're able to discern what you're looking at. So, yeah. There we go. And I can already feel the nausea starting to build back. This is what Spooktober is about, right? Playing spooky, scary games that unnerve you and make your skin crawl and whatnot, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Hi. Can I tell everybody how you're not scared? What? Are you scared? You're not? Oh. You're a good girl, though, right? What? Are you a good girl? You are. Come here, I want your head. Give your mom your head. Come on. Put your head in my hand. Put your head in my hand. Put your head in my hand. And I'll rub your face. No, I'm just postponing the inevitable of me going back into the game. I think what's happening is I'm somehow playing some sort of a prequel first. I seriously thought this. I don't know. I'm feeling weird about the game. I almost went into the game without taking you guys into the game. Yes, this game terrifies me. So far, I can't decide if it's better or worse than... Did that door just open over? That door just opened? I can't even be killed. Like, I have it set up so that the monsters in the game can't kill me. Shadow kind of scared me again. We'll warn you. If I puke, it's your fault. Rodents don't really bother me. Oh, it doesn't hurt that the whole point of this game is that it's fucking scary. Oh god, stomach. Okay, so there's a painting here. And the door fucking closed behind me again. push it open. Because that's not how the door works.
Might as well make some good use of the phone while I'm here.
I am going to puke.
Hello?
Hi, darling. I'm calling to let you know I'm here. Can you believe the agency already called to see if I was working?
That's insane. Did you at least have time to settle in a bit? How's the lighthouse? Inspiring? Spooky? Haunted?
Terrifying?
All of these things. I was just looking around and it's certainly something. How are you? Do the meds work?
Don't you worry about me, Mama. This is your time to do your work. To live your life.
Well, maybe you're right. I should probably get to it then. Bye, son. Love you.
Love you too, Mama.
Why is the kitchen door? It's not the kitchen door. Darn it. Look out the window. Don't do it. Looking out the window seems like a bad idea.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not the sitter. Okay, and now we have the same warning that we had at the beginning. I never went in the basement. The fuck? That does not look like a very happy baby. I wonder what the buzzard's gonna do with it. Ooh! Can I just mention how creepy the child on the left is? It looks like they're looking right at me. What is with the game sound? I love the rain. I said the same thing about do not open, though. We're a different person. Okay, it's a... Why is it a muzzle? Why? So, unlike previously, now all of a sudden there is feedback when I when I go to use the triggers. Not actually scared of rodents. It was just the fact that I hadn't. They were there. Oh joy, it's a child's booty. So
We would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spray. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers.
with best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pets Pacification Company. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. I wonder what we said. Why are you so dismissive when you get rid of things? Also, the house has clearly got a rat problem. I heard them. Didn't see them, I heard them. Okay, so there is electric light. Why all the candles? Stop. I am so not picking up the alcohol. I will end up taking a drink if I try to pick up the alcohol, and I know it. Wow, you have a shitty ass... It sounds like it's falling right on top of me. So, like, on the ceiling. But if it was falling on the ceiling, then that should be coming all down the stairs. Unless it's driving that hard against the windows.
Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke, quote, the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting.
I kind of like having these read to me. You see how dismissive this particular character is? It's just like, meh. That looks like Tennessee whiskey down there. This looks more like Scotch. Oh god, my stomach is so fucking unsettled. I don't want to go through any doors until I finish going through... Maracas? Did anybody else hear maracas? Okay. Palette. Huh. This character's dismissive nature of things is disturbing. Okay, not disturbing. Not unquieting. It's disrespectful. Excuse me? Okay, so even though I can open that, there doesn't appear to be anything in it. Why is the rain so loud? I can hardly hear myself over the, like, I can hardly hear myself think over the sound of the rain.
I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked. Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office.
Oh! Fun times. I just heard maracas again. Another door there. Why is there a clock under the stairs?
I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth it to strive for perfection. Now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later.
It was read in a man's voice. The handwriting looks kind of feminine, but that's from modern perspective. It also looks kind of angry. P-O-P-I-E-L. Papille? It's clearly a dog collar. Wanna know what kind of dog you had that you needed a muzzle?
I'm sorry for yesterday.
No, we read that already. I wasn't trying to do that. Thank you. Excuse me? Dude, do you not know how to turn your water off? Any effects change on that? No, there's water continuously running into the sink. Oh look, I have a reflection. Okay, some military medals. A wooden leg. There is an amputee somewhere around.
How the hell did they fuck up the length?
Right. That's a interesting name to name your prosthesis company. The light switch here, but you can't click on it. I say click, but I'm not playing, you know, on PC. Alright, so that's everything. I looked at that, right? Yes, I looked at that. Except for this bottle of alcohol. Bourbon. What's it? Okay, what is Tennessee whiskey? What is... Obviously, it's whiskey made in Tennessee. And then there's Kentucky whiskey, Irish whiskey, Scotch whiskey, bourbon whiskey? What is bourbon whiskey? Is this a blend or is bourbon a whiskey? If so, where is bourbon made? Also, I tend to prefer Scotch, which would be Scots whiskey. From Scotland. I was sure he was going to end up drinking some of them. Yep, that's locked. Yep, that one's not. Oh! Fuck no, it's a basement. No. I thought that door would go into the basement. What is with the maracas? I'm so glad that I have the PS5 controllers have microphones built into them, but I have mine turned off. That's a lot of mouse traps. That's another mouse trap. These, by the way, this style of mouse trap, spring traps, horribly inhumane. People like to say, oh, it kills them instantly. They break their neck. It doesn't always break their neck. Just like hangings don't always snap the neck of the person being hung. That's not a clean death. Rat pox. Rat pox. Kills rats. Little Vinian partners got a rat problem. Call us now and forget about it. Fast, efficient, and discreet. Why would you have to... Why would your rat killing have to be discreet? Can I walk over here? If I step on... That's what I wanted to know, is if that would set that off. It set that off. I have to sneeze. I really have to sneeze. Oh. I feel like we've been doing this section for like 50 minutes. It's been less than 30. Just to give you an idea of how affected this is making me feel overall. Okay, that's the bathroom. That's locked. That goes downstairs, and then there's the stairway up. Okay, this is the kitchen. I think this is... Okay, so... I think I figured this out. So remember, I watched some Let's Plays of this game. I was like, doesn't this take place in a mansion? And isn't it about a painter? But we started out in a lighthouse with an author. The author's writing a book about the artist. We are now in her narrative. Get it? I think. It is not that, which, by the way, none of that helps the fact that I'm queasy. I feel like something is going to pop out and make me poop myself. TMI.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know! In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you.
Dismissive of love notes. Paint. Okay, so these are paints. Rose d'or, burnt umber is a color, so probably. Sienna is also a color. Brushes, air fresheners, apples, booze. Can I have a banana? I haven't had a banana in a while. Would not be opposed to an apple, but I think that those are... I think those are mangoes? There's a tiny pumpkin. It's a tiny... and now I'm getting to the cutesy stuff because I'm feeling slightly secure. I don't like that sound. Ah. Paprika? Paprika doesn't have any flavor. I don't think paprika has any flavor. I question its uses in pretty much anything. I think of it as a ornamental spice. You put it on things because you want it to have a color. Paprika is, in other words, I think paprika is stupid. Which is not to say that if you like paprika, you have to listen to what I'm saying. It is my opinion. It's really gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. What is that? Okay, that's garlic. Parsley. Sage. What is with the maracas? I'm not sure what that is. And that looks like rosemary or sage again, and more garlic. There's nothing to look at in here. Excuse me, what? Tiny cauldron. More herbs. Cookware. Nothing really interesting. But he just dropped the base. Oh god, I have to puke. Which really doesn't mean anything because I don't really have to puke. I just feel like I have to puke. Stop it with the maracas! Can you guys hear me okay over the game?
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep.
Excuse me? The fuck? I guess I have given up my right to play with the piano or harpsichord, maybe? I can't tell. I really very seriously almost shat myself. I am so indecisive right now. This whole house is scary as fuck.
Let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please, get your shit together.
Your old pal Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing. I wonder if he illustrated the huntsman rescuing Little Red Riding Hood from inside of the wolf's stomach. Because if you are familiar with the actual story of Little Red Riding Hood, when she visits Grandma and the wolf is there in Grandma's bed, the wolf eats Little Red Riding Hood. And the huntsman saves her by cutting open the wolf and removing her from its stomach. It's horrific. I'm guessing that's what he illustrated. It's not even a sound in this game. Moo! You guys lost internet? That sucks. Hey, look, it's a jar of paintbrushes. And there's the key. And more maracas. Fuck. They're maracas. How long did you guys lose your internet? You have an, like, 1800s pistol. Oh, trust me, we've had similar problems at work. Usually it's not for our internet. It's our call system, which is run by a program called Genesis. If Genesis goes out and you call in, you might get our IVR, the menu, but none of us can answer. Doesn't matter if we're remote or not. If Genesis is down, we cannot help you. We lost the internet twice. Wow. Internet's not as big of a problem for us since we have so many of us are remote. Oh yeah, tech is super fun. Even more fun when you're playing tech support to the company that you work for, and something happens where the whole company is having problems with it, and everyone and their brother calls in at the same time, and you go from having 1 or 2 calls in queue, and all of a sudden there are 400 or 500 calls in the queue. Because one program went down and no one can get into anything.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
You promised.
Apparently this character is a bad husband. Okay, that's a very old style for the handset on a phone. You know, I mean, if something happens, we get a lot of calls. Nothing. Already looked at that cabinet. Stomach is uneasy. So I have the key. I think this is the key for the door downstairs. Clock. It's the clock. The fucking controller is rumbling again because the clock is going off. Oh. Oh, this is the room with the painting in it. Isn't it? I love thunderstorms. I mean that literally.
No, this is private. Apparently now we can feel thunder in
is going off when it thunders. Why? Why? There's an ad break. Fucking thunder! Stop it! Hey, aren't you going to look at the painting? I don't wanna. That is a really good song. That is one of the few country music songs that I do really like. Thunder Rolls is a really good song, especially the live version of the song. Stop it! Why are you so intense? Is it because I'm supposed to do this? Hi. That's the same thing the author did when she looked at what I suspect this painting is supposed to be when it's done. Lost. You deserve it. Finish it. There's some decent scumbling already done on the painting. Oh. Oh, the door's closed. Goddamn fucking maracas, there is clearly a child in this house somewhere. Or was.
Two souls, so passionate, so talented, and yet they wanted to build something so ordinary.
Definitely
A home, a wife, a family, peaceful life. Betrayal of everything that made them both artists, and yet they clung to it.
Okay, so we're definitely inside the author's story. This is not... This isn't right. This isn't right. I'm gonna do something quick instead. Because this seems like a decent place to do that. But... So... We came in through the door in the downstairs, not the basement, just the first floor. But now we're not on the ground floor anymore. I keep burping and it does not taste good. No. Did not. That would require getting up to get water. Because it's empty. Oops. I need to put the girl. God damn it. Then I have to get up to get it. Like midway through getting the small treats, I Changed my mind which small treat I was going to get. Just dropped one. Did you find it? Did you find it? Yes, I was less than fully prepared today. Would you like me to take a break after this to go and get water so that I can hydrate myself? I can do that. I just didn't want it. And it's my own damn fault for deciding that it has to be water, it cannot be soda. Oh yeah, we are excited. She's a terrible emotional support animal when it comes to being able to tell when her mom is stressed out. She does not come over here when I'm like super stressed about the fucking game. Or dehydrate. I mean, I don't know. That was. What do you call that when it's not really a pun because it's not really a word? Come here. Make you try to get it from me instead of just giving it over. I'm gonna rub her next big one with the minnow a little bit. See if it makes any difference in how excited she is about it. I don't know how much scent transfer there is. She's not paying attention, so. Alright, here comes the minnow. Standard warning. Whole prey, gross looking. That's it. It's all done. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna go and get some water so that I can hydrate myself. I am, however, going to put some Kool-Aid in it. Because even though I filter the water, it's still not great without some kind of flavor. I'll be right back, guys. Water. Ready? Oh. Apparently there was a dog hair in my cup. The whole thing? I don't know how that's going to help. That might make the need to puke worse. And of course, because it's red, if I puke, there'll just be a lot of blood red puke. I went right before stream, so hopefully not. Oh. Okay. I'm just trying to prepare myself here. I think this is about 16 ounces, because it'll hold a 12-ounce can of soda and a shot glass of whatever shot I want to add to it, and then, like, some fruit juice. I think it's 16. Does it say how much I like? Did I specify how much liquid I needed to drink when I said hydrate? I did specify that it was supposed to be water. This only kind of sort of counts. Oh, you did. And so now I have to listen to you. And there's some places in which being able to listen to somebody's tone of voice really helps. I had interest to pay. Is it interest because I was late, or because I didn't do the thing that I was going to do in the correct OBS so that it would be ready today? And I have to do that after stream. What? You just put, I should go pick on you. I should pick on you. Did you find all that food that spilled? Did you find it? So I was making Coda a special lunch today, because she was still outside when it was time for lunch. And it was her kibble and bacon and white cheddar. And then I put some water on it, and the dryer was going, and I put it on top of my water container that I have on top of the dryer. And the dryer's been, like, really shaking lately. I was washing my hands, and the food dish fell, splattered everything all over the floor. And so then I had to make her lunch without the extras, because I didn't have any more ham and I didn't have any more white cheddar. I gave her lunch, and I just realized again that her food, that her special lunch had spilled all over the place. And so I was just like, Coda, hey, did you find this yet? Because it's still all over the floor. You should eat this. Ah. I really should refill the two. Actually, I have like 4 or 5. I have 5 things that I usually have water in that have not been filled in some time because I'm lazy. Yep. That's what it boils down to. I'm lazy. And I think that the laziness started to set in during the vertigo last year. Yeah. I should do. Oh, I have my dad's birthday on Saturday. Just thinking to myself, I have the whole weekend all to myself. No, I don't. Not that. Please do not think that I am upset about the fact that I have to go and see my dad and my family. I'm actually really excited about that. I am a daddy's girl. I have always been. Probably because he raised me and my mom ran away. That's neither here nor there. I loved my mom too. It was different. So my dad is going to be 67? No. 66. I think. I have to know before we continue. It's no one's fault but my own. I should know this by heart, but apparently I don't. Oh, I was right the first time. I did the math right the first time. It's going to be 67 this year. No, that I don't think I need a reminder text to do that. I just need to not be lazy. Because I definitely have a problem with that. Or, like, not get super sidetracked by the, like, 9 million things that go on in my life. Well, here's the problem, though, like, every time I fill something up, then I have to, the water level in my pitcher goes down, and then I have to refilter, so then I have to wait for it to filter, so that I can go in and get more water to force it to have to then filter some more, blah, 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 blah. And I'm obsessed with the idea that it has to be full, so I'm surprised that I'm not walking off into the other room to refill the pitcher so that it will not be very nearly empty when it finishes emptying the reservoir. Because this pitcher, the not filter pitcher, but the like 4 things for you to drink pitcher, this holds about, if you fill it up to, you know, the tippy top, it holds 108 ounces of fluid. Of course, when I get it that full, I start worrying about the handle because it is glass. So I have the 2 green ones that have stickers on them. I have 2 black ones. So the 2 with the stickers are 32 ounces apiece. I have 2 black ones that I bought from the Wolf Sanctuary in New York. Those are 16 ounces each. And then I have a white one with she, they pronouns. It's a pronoun water. Get it? That one I want to say is 20 ounces. So I have 5. I'm holding up 4 fingers. I have 5. It's, the Brita holds 27 cups in total. So if a cup is 8 ounces, that divided by 8. That's 216 ounces. 4 with the 232 ounces. And it's 32 for the 216 ounces. Minus 20 for the big one. So I would have to start from a completely full pitcher. And I would end up, and that includes filling the reservoir, because the 27 cups comes from what you have to have the reservoir full too. To be able to fill them up. So there would be a point at which I would have to stop and wait for it to filter. Yes, I'm doing real math. My brain, like, if I had started trying to figure it out and just, like, half-assing it, figure it out, I would even... Oh, that's actually stuck. No wonder those don't fall off. They're stuck to the double stick tape. I have 2 pumpkins on top of the monitor now. I didn't realize that I had touched the double stick tape when I put them up there, and so they're stuck up there. They have little... They're supposed to have little, like, LEDs on the top, but... Okay, but like we only have 24 minutes left, so I'm going to stop this and go back to me being I'm going to puke scared, and you can make fun of me while I'm going to puke scared. This makes the stop to do this or that or the other thing, give Coda treats, whatever, does kind of sort of alleviate things for at least a little while. It gives me a second to stop with the I'm going to like lose my lunch. So I have stuff on the back of the desk now, and for some reason they keep coming forward. No, they're not possessed. Don't make me think they're possessed. Stop it. Don't put the... Stop! I'm going back to the game now. I almost clicked on be right back. Okay, so... That's it. Excuse me? God bless it! Oh, sure. Roar thunder. Excuse me? Excuse me? The fuck? Oh, and the door is locked. There's feet. And a base. Of course, the Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a save the date. And did you hear, like, high heels? I heard it. You didn't just flick it away. That's a pomegranate. The only word I can really read on that is school. Oh my god, the sound design in this game is amazing. Back to do not open. Guys, if you like horror games, like sound design, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not open is definitely for you. No, I'm not a sponsored stream. Why is that window open? The floor is getting wet. You're gonna ruin... Stop banging on the pipes, goddammit! Rot the floor of this beautiful house. That is creepy as fuck. Picture of Dorian Gray. Isn't it the portrait of Dorian Gray? And he's not gonna put the book away either, huh? I close this window before we ruin the floor. Just out.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition. After discussing dates with my colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition. We need time to set everything up. Getting a piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Respectfully, Thomas Caldwell, Blank Gallery. And we're not putting that one down either. Stop it! The controller was vibrating again. Ah! Okay, so this is just out of reach over there. And the window's closed. No. The room changed again. A pretty houseplant.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting.
Of course not.
The work doesn't start with the brush. Just like family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
The better your canvas, the more likely you are to have a good painting. First steps are the hardest, huh? Okay. Why does it look like I'm holding paint? I really like these plants are really pretty. I like them. Very pretty. First step is the hardest. God damn it! Stop it!
I can't remember the last time I wore these. The last time I could move freely.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That, by the way, that right there, that is creepy. It's actually more creepy here than it was when I was down there. Because the hat looked like a mannequin face. Stop it. I know, you're not gonna stop. I guess I just have to get used to the fact that it's going to close the door behind me. And after it closes the door behind me, when I open it back up later, it's going to be a different room! Isn't that what Spooktober is all about? This is the first year we've actually been able to properly celebrate Spooktober. So, I guess there's that. That needs a key. I don't think I've picked up a key. Yeah. Oh, F you. The fuck is the key? Why would the key be in the room with the thing that's locked? Because... Oh, and this door is locked now. Did I just lock myself in this room? Is there no way out? Did I walk into Silent Hill? Okay, that is Latin? No idea what it means. That's locked. That's locked. Oh, there's a cabinet here. Okay. That's not a cabinet. I can't even touch it. It won't let me. What the fuck? Chairs down. Painting's wonky. Not wonky. Moo! No, just tables pushed over. This guy's got a key. Now we're back in the first room.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round.
The sitter doesn't look that round to me. The moon made me cough. Sure it did. The moon made me cough. Oh, moo. Well, you... That door wasn't there earlier. Neither was the Never Forget. Oh, now I wish we were playing yesterday. Because it was October 3rd yesterday. Somewhere out there, there's somebody going, "Fuck, does October 3rd have anything to do with anything?" The door is still locked. The maracas keep making me think of, Zork Nemesis. That was a really common sound effect in Zork Nemesis. I mean, that's really pretty color. And the door shut behind me again. Oh. Mercy. Why does it look like somebody dragged a body across the floor? And why is this deer, like, spitting out paint? Or what I'm assuming is paint. Stop looking at me then. Stop walking around! Whoa. Wunderbar.
I think I have the music for all the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
I don't want to say that's painting. I'm not gonna say it because I'm like 99.99999% sure that I'm wrong. Can't get over there. There's stuff on there. Oh, nope, never mind. Wait. Okay, that painting is following my ass around.
It must be sharper.
No, it mustn't. Fucking damn it. What are you doing, Dave? Okay, we're about to get freaked out again because that is a painting with shit dripping out of it. Seems like a terrible way to get wine or liquor out of one of these things. Just go get your fucking saliva in it.
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. And then a note from the artist himself that I don't see on here. I don't. Box of matches. Can I have the box of matches? I'd like to set fire to this building so that we can be like done with this. I know we're supposed to be done. Also, talking about arson is not appropriate, and I'm sorry. You seriously are following me? You can't fight her, she will break you. Locked. There's a painting of a fox. It's a rat. It's just a rat. There's no save mechanism. There's no save mechanism. That's not good for me. Actually, technically, I'm sure there is some sort of save mechanism. Well, technically, the PlayStation will save state for, I think it's 3 games. But I'm not sure. And we made it through the first night of doing this. I understand that I turned off the physical, the game danger, but it doesn't, the atmosphere is enough to still have me super creeped out. So, excuse me, what was that? The game is still on in the background, so it sounded like somebody dragging a metal pipe or other metal implement across a stone floor. So that was fun. So we'll go ahead and do final TRE ATSs here. And then after that we will say goodnight. Tomorrow we will play some more. Or next stream. I know we've been doing this for a while and I should be used to not saying tomorrow anymore, but I still say tomorrow. I've other than needing to use the facilities for other reasons not relating to my bladder or my upper GIT, yeah, no, I'm not going to get sick. Stop dropping shit. Not me. Whoever's dropping shit in the background of the game. I'm not gonna explode. Besides, I have to get all the treats so that we can give them to her. Which admittedly takes a little while. And then after we give them to her and we've said goodnight, then I have to let her OUT to let her back inside to give her more TREATSs. I have to order her some more cod skins. I'm almost out. I think I say out weird. I get your face. I get your face. Oh, we slipped. It will fall down. I have to dry my fingers off so I can handle the fish. Alright, incoming! Nasty looking freeze-dried minnow. Forewarned is forearmed. Here we go. She had to check out my desk to see if there was anything left on the desk. Thank you for the concern, I appreciate it. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, for following, for subscribing, whatever you're doing here. I appreciate it so much. Sleep tight, don't let the Fae bite. We'll see you guys in the next stream.